Who is Saint Joseph? Gospel of Matthew speak about Saint Joseph in a different way. And Saint Joseph is mentioned in the Gospel of Matthew for the first time in a genealogy. In a genealogy, the descendants of Abraham is mentioned. Starting with Abraham and his son. But not every sons are mentioned. Only the chosen sons who are going to be the royal family of Israel. We can, if you see in the Gospel of Matthew chapter 1, verse 2 onwards, we read like this. Abraham was the father of Isaac, Isaac the father of Jacob, and Jacob the father of Judah. We know Isaac has got two children, Jacob and Esau, but Esau is not mentioned there, but only Jacob is mentioned. And Jacob, the father of Judah and his brothers. Jacob has got 12 children, but out of 12 children, only one son is mentioned, that is Judah. And the next one, Judah has got so many children, but only one son is mentioned. Verse 3, we read like this. And Judah is the father of Perez and Sarah by Tamar, and Perez the father of Hezron, and the Hezron the father of Aram. So one son is selected from everyone. And then come to that time of David. We read like this, chapter 1 verse 6 onwards. We read like this. So, and Jesse the father of King David, and David was the father of Solomon by the wife of Uriah. And then was Solomon the father of Rehoboam, and Rehoboam was the father of Abijah. So, who are these people who are chosen? These are the rightful heir of the Israeli kingdom, who is going to be seated in the kingship. After David, Solomon sat on the throne, and then Rehoboam was the one who was sitting on the throne. So all the rightful successor of David, their name is mentioned. And if that is continued like this, let us read verse 15. Verse 15, we read like this. Verse 15. In the same chapter, verse 15. And Eliud, the father of Eleazar, Eleazar the father of Matan, and Matan the father of Jacob. And next one, verse 16. We read like this. And Jacob, the father of Joseph, the husband of Mary. That means Joseph, if according to the calculation in which Matthew has written down the whole genealogy, now Joseph is the rightful successor of David. If Israeli kingdom of royal kingdom, Davidic kingdom was existing at the time of Joseph, Joseph would have been the king of Israel. Joseph would have been the king of Israel. So because he is the rightful successor of David, and Joseph is the final one, and just before Jesus. So Joseph's name is mentioned there. And Joseph is a successor of David. And we know Jesus is born in the family of Joseph. And thus Jesus becomes the successor of David, and he becomes son of David. And therefore he is the king of Israel. And Jesus is the king of Israel. That is why the Magi came and asked Herod, where is the born king of Israel? The born king of Israel. And Jesus is the king of Israel.